much fun. And we're constantly saying all these ridiculous things. Recently, Mickey and I have been trying to figure out what we're going to wear to Evolution, and we want to do a theme. And Mickey was so sweet. She was like, I know you like to cosplay, so we can try to cosplay something. But yeah, I love working with Mickey, and it's been awesome to hang out with her backstage. And the fact that we are paired together on TV makes it even better.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
you
you.
both look so pretty at the AMAs.
Thank you.
Oh, I agree. And you got nominated for something, right? At the AMAs for your outfit. I'm talking your outfit.
Oh, what's funny was I kept getting asked when my album was coming out.
I love that. Did they ask Mickey? Because she's the one that...
I know. I kept saying, well, Mickey is the one who has an amazing singing voice.
You made the list on something.
I did. The most nakedest look.
There we go. Woo. All right, next.
I'm a cheerleader too, and can you do a scorpion?
A scorpion. I used to be able to long time ago. My problem was I'm a lefty, right? So I could never, yay for the lefties. My problem was I could never fly and do a scorpion because you do a scorpion usually, at least back when I was cheering, with your right leg. And so I can, maybe 5 years ago. But yeah, and I love that you're a cheerleader too. That's so awesome. Stick with it because it brought me here.
Thank you.
So adorable. Hi,
Scorpion
welcome.
is where you pull your leg behind your
I
head.
was going to say, I don't know what a scorpion is.
Yeah, you pull your leg behind your head. And
one
go
time
like
I got
that.
put in a scorpion death lock. I don't think that's the same thing.
Similar.
Okay, so mine is actually a statement. It's from her. Alexa, be careful when she grows up. She wants to get in the ring and body slam you. She is still mad you took the title from Bailey.
Oh, wow. That's a long
talk about
time ago.
holding a grudge.
I know. I was going to say, that was a long time ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she wants to be a wrestler and has a match with you. She wants to body slam you, so be careful.
All
She's
right.
coming for you.
You know what's so crazy about life? You saying that could actually happen.
I know, I was going to say, it's probably actually going to happen.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what's so beautiful about life, and I hope you guys are seeing that. There is no dream that's really out of reach. If she works hard enough, she can. She's stepping in the ring with her idol, so this can happen. Awesome. Thank you.
Let's go.
Hey guys, big fan of WWE. I have a question for both of you. So, what wrestlers outside of the WWE that's not currently with the WWE would you want to face? And for you, Alexa, I have to take Trish and Lita off the table because of the fact that you're facing them at Evolution. So, what wrestlers outside of the WWE would you like to face?
Do you have any in mind? I got one. I would like to face Kenny Omega. Mostly because I'm the best wrestler in the world. And I would like to prove that to him and the rest of the planet.
Personally, for me, I've always said I wanted to get in the ring with Madison Rayne because I knew her in the bodybuilding days, and I think it'd be a lot of fun to get in the ring with her.
Thank you so much.
That could be a lot of fun. Very interesting. Hi, welcome.
Hey, Seth. Hey, Alexa Bliss.
What up?
Okay, I got a question for Seth. Would you rather face Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose at WrestleMania for the Universal and the Intercontinental title?
I mean, that's a hell of an idea. I don't mind that at all. I mean, what do you guys think about that? Look, at the end of the day, the Shield's goal when we got into this thing was to take over the business, and I don't see anything better than having the two top titles on the line of the main event of the biggest show of the year. So, why not?
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, come on up. Welcome.
I just got a question for Seth. Do you think you and Dean and Roman gonna still be friends like remain as the Shield?
Yeah, Shield's good. The Shield's good. Let me just put that out there. Shield is good, all right? We're great. We're brothers, so we're gonna go through ups and downs. We're gonna butt heads from time to time, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of love between the three of us, and everything's always gonna be all right, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Don't you worry.
All right, hey Seth. Hey, I was wondering, what's your realistic expectation of the Bears this season?
First of all, that's a hell of a voice you got on.
I was
there,
just going to
man.
say, do you do voiceovers?
I said we got Barry White at the mic right there, man. You gotta get you a. You should be the one making an album. Realistic expectations. Look, the Bears are 3-1 right now. Got a great defense. Offense looks like it might be coming around, but at the end of the day, we haven't really beat anybody yet. So I think the true test will be not this week in Miami, but next week when New England comes to town. And I hope we can sack Tom Brady back to New England and prove that we're a title contender this year.
Thank you.
It's been too long.
Thank you. Odd, I wish I had that voice.
I have a question for Alexa.
Yes.
I want to ask you, how's Larry Steve?
Oh my gosh. Larry Steve. I always send Seth pictures of Larry Steve.
Who doesn't love Larry Steve? All right.
I love Larry
For
Steve.
those of you who don't know, Larry Steve is Alexa's pig, her
Yeah.
pet pig.
I have
And
a-
he's
I want
awesome.
to know, how do you have a pig as a pet, and who takes care of the pig when you're gone?
My mom. So Larry Steve is fantastic. He's my pig. He is getting bigger by the minute. And I just recently had to get him stuffed stairs to climb up into the bed because he was so heavy he broke his plastic ones.
How heavy? How much does he weigh?
I would say, I'm not even gonna lie, I can't pick him up anymore, so maybe a little under 100 pounds, but he thinks he's a lap pig.
Lap pig.
If I'm sitting on the couch, he will take his little high heels and just stand on me and then just plop his big body right on me. But he is the biggest cuddler. I love him to death, and he's good. Thanks for asking.
It is wild. I just can't believe you have a pig for a pet.
Yeah, I sure do.
I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't
If you didn't
either.
have a farm.
Well, so I had to get a new house with a big backyard because he needs room, and he's so big.
Awesome. Hi, how are you?
Hello. Hey, Alexa. Hey, Seth.
Hi.
My question's for you, Seth. What is your favorite state champ song and why?
Oh man, that's a tough one. I'm just gonna go with my favorite off the new album, which is Frozen. So it's like the second track on the new record, which I really, really like. I just like the chorus, man. It's real bouncy and catchy and poppy. And as rough as I am on the exterior, I really like a nice catchy pop chorus.
I never ever saw that from you, but I love it. It's awesome.
This question's for both of you. How does it feel when you come to the great city of Chicago? What's it like staying here?
It's the best, man. I've been wrestling in Chicago for 15 years almost now, and the crowds here are the best in the world. I'll let you in on a little insight. So we were just obviously at Allstate on Monday, and the great Paul Heyman said that Chicago has the best professional wrestling crowd on the planet. And that's coming from Paul, who's been all around the world, promoted and worked on shows. And I have to agree. I mean, the place never lets me down. Like I said, all the way from the Berwyn Eagles Club and for AAW to Allstate. We had a show at the United Center last year. Every single time I've ever been here, the place has always been wild. So, and that includes last Monday. The crowd was crazy hot.
Oh, I love Chicago. Every time I'm here, I always stay extra days with my best friend Erin, and we always have the most amazing adventures. But I just love being in front of the Chicago crowd. It is unlike any other show. You have to like mentally prepare yourself for the Chicago show because the crowd is just amazing and so interactive, and I love it. And I love the area. I love being here.
It is, like I said earlier, it is an energy that you guys have, and even in something like this, we could feel it instantly. So yay to Chicago. Go ahead. Hi.
And they have the best pizza in the country.
Oh, pizza.
I was just wondering, do you guys have any advice for a wrestler in training?
I'll just give you the first bit of wrestling advice I was ever given. My coach, Sarah Amato, sat me down because I remember telling her, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done anything like this. Help me out. And she told me it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And you have to put in the time. You have to learn the process, love the process, and respect the process. And if you just stay with it, I promise what you put in is what you're going to get out of it. And you just got to stay with it. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. I was going to go with patience as well. Some people think it happens overnight, like you snap your fingers and poof, you're a superstar, but it's a long, long journey, no matter where you start or what steps you're going to take. And also understand that your path is different from everybody else's, all right? Everybody's got their own story to tell. So like she said, stick with it, be patient. What you put in is what you're going to get out of it. So hopes up high and head down low, my friend. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck to you. It's awesome.
All right. So my question happens to be for Seth Rollins, and this is with an ongoing investigation helping me, actually. Did you curb stomp Aleister Black?
Did I?
And if you did not, would you like to?
I don't think I've ever... I don't know. I don't think I've ever wrestled Tommy. I really don't know. If I have forgotten, and I apologize, Aleister Black. But yes, I would, because he stole my last name. I'd love to get in the ring with Aleister Black. That'd be a hell of a match. And I don't know if I've ever wrestled him before. It's possible that I have and have forgotten about it. If I have, again, I apologize. Sorry.
All right, this is actually the last question.
What's your favorite match?
You got to speak clear. He wants to know what your favorite match was as Tyler Black.
Oh.
And if him and his brother can be part of the Shield.
Who can be a part of the Shield?
Him and his brother.
Yeah, man. We can make you guys honorary members of the Shield. That's cool.
You got to look at him.
I can get down with that.
Look at that. He turned around with the biggest smile.
And my favorite match, there's a few of them, but since we're in Chicago, I will talk about one that I had here with Kevin Owens. The Frontier Field House for the Ring of Honor World Championship. Kevin and I beat the hell out of each other, which isn't anything new. We bled all over the place. But in the end, I ended up coming out victorious. So, yeah, it was a good one. Kevin's one of the best, and we've been up and down the block, so that was a fun one.
Awesome, guys. Big round of applause for Alexa Bliss and the Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins. You guys were awesome. Thank you.
All right. For those who didn't catch that, I did ask a question in the middle of at the beginning of the Q&A. I was like the third or fourth person in there. I think I played the audio dry at the beginning of the show.
Yes.
Only one of the three of us that had the balls to go up to the microphone.
Well, that and the line was getting really long.
That's why I ran up quickly for that one. It was really interesting.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Seth Alexa panel? I liked it. I really liked this panel a lot.
I liked it only because I think the people were asking questions that not only got into their background and starting in pro wrestling, but also somewhat of the personal life. And you come to find out that with pro wrestlers, depending on what organization they're working for, they have very little downtime to do. And the downtime they do get, and duly noted, is they spend with their loved ones and families, which basically...
we heard a lot about Alexis Pig, which I thought was pretty cute.
Yep.
And also, Seth Rollins made the news after his Comic-Con because he said he wants to face Kenny Omega.
Yes.
In a match. Because he wants to prove he's better.
Well, that was...
And I'm like, wow!
That was one of the questions that was asked by a person in the line is, who is your toughest opponent? And the caveat to that question was even if they don't wrestle in WWE.
They said they want, who do you want to face?
Right.
And he said Kenny Omega, and
Kenny
that made
Omega.
headlines. That made headlines everywhere that night.
Because Seth even said he's the only person that he hasn't wrestled they would love to wrestle, but because he's in New Japan and he's in
whatever it is,
you know. But, I guess he also said never say never.
Never say never about anything on the wrestling business. We've learned that lesson.
Yep.
Second panel started late because the first panel went late.
Yep.
Oh my God. I don't know what to say about this. This was weird. It was the Bella Twins. It's listed here as the Bella Twins. They're just the Bellas. The twins thing's off, obviously. But
go ahead.
Oh my God. Okay. First of all, I'm going to throw it to the audio. First, we're going to throw it to the audio of the panel.